Today, we are diving into a topic that's transforming the workplace as we know it. The impact of artificial intelligence on team cohesion. Now, everybody's talking about AI, but I want to talk about AI in regards to teams, to teamwork. How is AI going to impact the ability for us to work together as human beings? Rise and shine, leaders. This is Glenn Guyton, your cultural futurist, equipping organizations with effective strategies to foster a culture of innovation, reduce workplace stress, and elevate team performance. It's time for our executive coffee break. I have my beverage in hand. I hope you have yours too. They say you can't choose your family, but you can choose your workplace culture and your beverage, of course. Leadership matters, so you might as well get good at it. And if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. Today, we are diving into a topic that's transforming the workplace as we know it. The impact of artificial intelligence on team cohesion. Now, everybody's talking about AI, but I want to talk about AI in regards to teams, to teamwork. How is AI going to impact the ability for us to work together as human beings? You know, are we going to be friends with robots? Are we going to be talking to our cars? You all remember the show Knight Rider, if you're as old as I am. You know, they had Kit, the Knight Rider 2000, a car that was the partner for the driver. And so are we going to be partners with AI, with robots, or are we going to be partnering with people? But it's something for us to think about. How is artificial intelligence going to impact how we work together as human beings? You know, AI is everywhere, from automating mundane tasks to providing data-driven insights that drive strategic decisions. But what does this mean for team cohesion? Let's break it down. First, AI can significantly boost productivity by taking over repetitive tasks, allowing team members to focus on more meaningful work. This can lead to higher job satisfaction and in turn, stronger team cohesion. When employees feel that their contributions are valued and impactful, they are more likely to engage positively with their peers. All right, so AI is going to bring us all together. However, the introduction of AI can also bring challenges. There's often fear and uncertainty about job security and the changing nature of work. So as leaders, it's our responsibility to address these concerns head on. Transparency about AI's role and potential impacts is key if you know what those impacts are. Open communication helps build trust and alleviate fears, reinforcing team cohesion. So if we are at peace with one another, we know what's going on, we have clear communication, we're going to work together better as human beings, even if the robot is doing some of the jobs that we used to do. Hey, really quickly, are you struggling to ignite innovation or drive performance on your team? Well, I would encourage you to download the free 10-tip version of the Art of Harmonious Trust and discover how harmonious trust unlocks your team's potential. Build psychological safety, open communication, and shared purpose. If you're looking for more, up-level with the full 52-tip guide that's available on Amazon if you want a complete transformation in your organization. Download the free preview today. Now, one practical tip is to involve your team in AI integration. When employees feel they have a say in how new technologies are adopted, they are more likely to embrace change positively. And so conduct workshops or brainstorming sessions where team members can voice their opinions and concerns about AI. Additionally, AI can facilitate better decision-making by providing data-driven insights. Check your data. When teams have access to accurate and timely information, they can collaborate more efficiently. So, we want AI to do the stuff that we don't want to do, and we'll have more time to focus on the people aspect of our work. So this will also using AI will improve decision quality and strengthen the bond between team members as they work towards common goals with confidence. Another critical aspect is ensure that AI systems are designed and implemented with a focus on inclusivity. AI can inadvertently introduce biases which can harm team cohesion, and AI isn't always right. Regular audits and updates of AI systems can help mitigate this risk, ensuring that all team members feel valued and respected. You can build in bias in a system. I heard Bomani Jones from ESPN was talking. He's not at ESPN anymore, but he was talking about AI. And one of the things that he says over and over again is that this is the worst version of AI that we will ever have. So AI is only going to get better. And as it gets more input, it'll be less biased, but it's still software. So bias will creep in. If AI becomes as good as human intelligence, it's going to be biased, right? Because we have blind spots. And so AI still depends on humans with blind spots. It relies on data. The data has to come from somewhere. So if you don't have enough of a data set or data size from a certain area, AI is probably not going to pick it all up. Now, hey, I'm not an AI scientist. I'm not a tech guy. So I understand that these algorithms and how machines learn is changing, but I still do know that bias can exist even in this blind technology. All right. Somebody has to put the information in. Someone has to teach the machine what it knows. And so bias is always a potential. But now let's consider the role of AI in enhancing cultural competency. AI can analyze patterns and provide insights into team dynamics, helping leaders to foster a more inclusive environment. For example, AI-driven sentiment analysis can highlight areas where certain team members might feel marginalized, allowing leaders to address those issues proactively. You're still going to have to do this as a human being, but AI is going to be able to help us find some blind spots. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? The technology can help us feel better about ourselves. And I do know that AI is going to learn from some of our therapy sessions. The therapists have been asked to open up their notes, their electronic notes. And so supposedly there's a database where many therapists keep their notes there. They upload them to the cloud somewhere. And so AI will be able to access some of those records, and it's going to learn how to counsel us. So hopefully AI, again, will improve. It's going to do a good job. We'll see how that all works out. So to sum it all up, while AI brings both opportunities and challenges, its impact on team cohesion largely depends on how we as leaders manage its integration. By prioritizing transparency, inclusivity, and continuous improvement, we can harness the power of AI to build stronger, more cohesive teams. As we close, let's not forget, better leaders get better results. So to every one of you leading the charge for a more supportive and engaging workplace, I leave you with this. Stay bold, stay inspired, and remember that your actions today shape the culture of tomorrow. My name is Glenn Guyton. You all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.